Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Lake Homes Realty and LakeHomes.com. Today I want to talk to you about a new challenge if you're thinking about using a mortgage to buy a lake home. Now, right now with COVID and all the activity, lake homes have become very popular as a place. You can social distance over time. It's still a smart investment. And of course, interest rates are very low, so money's very available. That makes these things a very opportune time to use a loan. Now, about half our deals, maybe over half, across the country with Lake Homes Realty are cash. However, as anyone who deals with cash and higher-end properties knows, sometimes it's a good idea to use inexpensive money to keep your cash liquid if you think there's any kind of uncertain time or you want other opportunities to be able to take advantage of those. So if you're thinking of being one of those people who want to keep cash liquid and use a low-cost loan, I want to make you aware that there are some challenges right now, not just for lake homes, but for all of real estate, when you go to get that loan that were not in place just 4 or 5 months ago, as well as in prior years. And you need to be aware of what these are. So first off, right now, I say money is cheap, but it's not easy and it's not fast. You're going to have to do more paperwork, go through many more processes to get this. So this has created several different levels of effort. What kind of effort are we talking about? One of them is extra verification. If you work for somebody and you're a W-2 employee, you may have to produce extra pay stubs, more current pay stubs, more depth of tax returns. There may be questions about the employer, calls to verify the company is still operational, that you're still employed. If you're a 1099 contractor, business owner, sole proprietor, you can expect to provide tax returns not only from your personal, but if you have those business tax returns, if you have a different type of business structure, you'll probably have to provide those and possibly bank statements on all these. Each lender will verify this differently and they'll ask for different things. They may even re-verify as they go through this process, taking up more time. You know, as a personal example, I wanted to keep some cash liquid and I was financing a property. Again, I felt money was cheap. This was a great way to go ahead and get that loan to do the property. And I really kind of checked the box for being a great person to loan money to. But despite that, it was so many extra steps that I had never gone through before. We did them just fine, but it was a couple more days and one more thing, and here's another something. And this wasn't an unorganized or unsure lender. These folks had their stuff together. The reason is the process and the environment has changed. So I wasn't disturbed they were doing this. They need to be a good business and manage their risk. The other thing that I want you to note is a lot of times when you're buying a home, the pre-approved letter, I've been pre-approved for that loan, doesn't matter as much as it used to. The verification, the proof of funds, in certain markets, high-end homes don't even want the pre-approved letter. They want recent bank statements. And if you're asked for that, you have to choose if you're going to do it. I would suggest you redact some of your information, of course. But that's become very common in a number of markets just to go see higher-end homes, as well as you're going to need that information for the loan process as well. One of the things that you also need to keep in mind if getting a mortgage for this type of property is allow extra time. Take that extra time in the process. And the reason I mention that is I don't want you to be frustrated, but also if you write your contract so that it's dependent upon financing approval, you need to be sure you've allowed enough time so your contract doesn't expire before you get through all this process. It's going to take time. Many of these operations are working with shorter staff or they're very overwhelmed. Now, all in all, let's be honest, this is not a disaster compared to many of the other unfortunate things going on in the world. But if you do think you want to get a mortgage to buy that lake home, be sure that you allow the extra time. And when you're ready to buy a lake home, I hope you'll visit LakeHomes.com where we have almost 100,000 properties updated daily from the MLSs, over 100 of them. So this is current information to help you find that property. And you can search on thousands of lakes. As well as when you want to know information, we have Lake Homes Realty agents who are experts in that local market who can help you. So, thank you for your time. I hope the information today has been valuable. Be sure to visit us for more videos online. We have lots of tips and articles and ideas, more videos that are like this that you can enjoy. And like I said, we have almost 100,000 properties online, so you can search for your perfect lake home at lakehomes.com. Thank you and have a good day. For more information, be sure to check out lakehomes.com.